The Kolwa police have arrested Mangala Sidnal and her alleged lover Suraj Mugheri in connection with the murder of 35-year-old Vishwanath Sidnal, the tile fitter who was found dead in Peda, Benaulim on Tuesday. According to Sunita Sawant, Superintendent of Police for South Goa, investigations revealed that Mangala Sidnal, 27, have been involved in an affair with Suraj Mugheri since standard 8th. Despite being married to and having a child with Vishwanath, Mangala was unhappy in her married life in Benaulim. Police investigations further revealed that Suraj Mugheri, who is married to a deaf-mute woman, desired to marry Mangala. This was the motive that led them to plan and execute the murder of Vishwanath, according to the police. Sawant stated that investigations unveiled a premeditated plan by both accused to murder the deceased 6 months prior, culminating in the fatal attack on March 25 in the early hours.
Big plots for sale from 1,000 to 20,000 square meters at Mapsa, Menkurem and Dhargal. Contact Big Tycoon.
कोलवा पुलिस स्टेशनान ऑफेन्स रजिस्टर केला गुन्हो अंडर सेक्शन 302 मर्डर हातून कंप्लेनंट शंकर सिंदाल वो 62 इयर्स ओल्ड वो सध्या मुंगळ फातोर्डा सालसेत थंय रावता आनी ही इज अ नेटिव्ह ऑफ लोंडा खानापूर बेलगांव डिस्ट्रिक्ट. He said that his son was staying in a rented room in Peda, Benaulim, along with his wife and a small 5 years old daughter. And last 2 days before that, on from 24th, 25th, the son as well as the daughter-in-law were not answering the phone calls. As such, the father came to look out for why he is not answering, and then he found that his son was in the pool of blood in the room, wherein the door was just pressed closed with the help of a curtain in between to the door frame. So it was not getting, it was not just opening up like that, because there was a curtain as a this thing for it. So when he pressed and went inside, that time he found that the son was in the bed on the floor with a chatai and a mat and the pillow with the bed sheet and all. So he found him in the pool of blood, and smell also was coming because the body was in the process of decomposition. So Kolwa police station registered the offence. We took the assistance of forensic science laboratory team from Verna, fingerprint expert, the dog handlers, the dog rock, and the police photographer, and we have seized the exhibits from the place of offence from the flat. Now, and then we shifted the dead body for preservation because yesterday became quite late evening, and today the postmortem has been held. In the meantime, Kolwa police station, we formed 4 teams to investigate into the matter. The wife was missing from the house along with the small 5 years old daughter. And with our technical surveillance, we found that she had gone early morning along with her boyfriend, another man who had come to their flat on the earlier night, and on a motorbike being ridden by the same person who had come into their house and the daughter. Early morning they had left the house and had gone, and since then she was not available. Investigation further led the team to Belgaum. In the meantime, we could trace the lady yesterday having come back from her native place, Londa, to Benaulim, and she was interrogated thereafter, and she has been placed under arrest. Today she has been produced before the court, and she has been remanded into 7 days of police custody. The child is in the custody, small child is in the custody of the grandmother at the maternal place. The team headed by SI Shirodkar, had been to or deputed to Belgaum, and today, now late evening, we have traced, the team has traced the accused. His name is Suraj Mayagiri. He is a native of Kadoli, Belgaum. He has been traced, and our team has rounded him up, and they have just started from Belgaum, and maybe midnight they will reach this. Now the story behind this is what we found, that this lady, this is his wife, named Mangala. She was having an affair with her boyfriend, this same accused number 2, Suraj Megari, since standard 8th. She is 10th standard pass, and their family appears to be little bit from a little higher class, whereas this Suraj Megari is from a lower caste. So the family had objection for their marriage, and so she was married to this Vishwanath Sindal, who is a deceased in this case, victim deceased. She was not happy with this marriage. In the meantime, on the Instagram, again she came in contact with her boyfriend, Suraj Megari, as well as whenever she used to go to Belgaum, she used to often meet this Suraj Megari and used to be present. Who is married, and so their friendship again, they went on with the friendship, and some 6 months back, as now this person also, Suraj Megari, is married, but his wife is deaf and dumb girl. He was also not happy with his marriage, so both they decided that we should be together now. So now one who was an obstacle in between was the husband over here, who is a victim, who is a tile fitter. So on this fateful night, they called this boy. Suraj came from Belgaum. They were in the flat. They had drinks together. Now by then, and in the night even, he appears to be too much heavily drunk. Slept, and while he slept, he was hit on the head with a heavy object, and where he succumbed to the injuries. And then midnight, both of them, the paramour and this lady and the child, left on the bike of the victim deceased for their native place. So wife is already arrested, and the Suraj, one who has been apprehended in Belgaum, they have just started, and midnight they will be reaching in Goa.
Injury body भी actually like head
injuries.
Only head injury.
Only head injuries.
He will be also booked under 302.
302. He is accused number 2.
Suraj. किती म्हणले असे ते
Investigations are in progress. Accused is being, and investigation is in